you can win this beautiful car on the turn of a single card on Card Shark. And if you play your cards right, you can win $32,000. And now, the host of Card Shark, Bob Eubank.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Card Shark. Well, you know who's back with us today? We have in our audience 10 people who have won $1 million or more in the California State Lottery. We'll be playing some questions with them. It's going to be kind of fun. Lots of money, a new car to give away, and 2 delightful card sharks. So let's meet them right now. Come on, Roy and Marla. Good morning again, you guys.
Hello, Bob. I'm Roy
from New Jersey.
Steinfeld. Right. I'm Roy Steinfeld. I'm stationed aboard the battleship USS New Jersey, and I'm a journalist on board the New Jersey.
So you have a regular newspaper and the whole thing? And
yeah, we also have a TV station. We broadcast 3 channels when we're underway.
Is that right? Oh, interesting. How many people does the ship hold?
1,500.
1,500. And you have 3 television stations.
Right.
Not too bad at all. Okay, Roy, welcome back. Marla, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. My name's Marla Friedson. I'm a native California. I study at UC Santa Barbara, where I'm an art studio major.
What do you want to do that?
Probably nothing.
Oh, okay. Just going to college, Dad's paying. Wonderful time. I understand.
Something like that.
Sure, I got you. Okay. Well, we're going to pick it up where we left off yesterday. Susanna Williams is dealing out the cards today, and she's dealt them out where we left off yesterday. Third question, game number 1. You win 2 games, and you're the champ. And, Roy, the next question is yours, and here we go. We surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, if it was possible, would you want to look young forever, even though your husband continued to age normally? How many married women would want to stay young-looking even though their husband continued to age normally? What do you think, Roy?
I have an ex-wife, Bob, and I also have a girlfriend.
Well, you're busy, aren't you?
Well, we try hard.
Good for you.
And I know that women are always, I mean, at least my women are always concerned about their age and about looking good and so forth. So I think that's going to be a rather high number. I think it's going to be about 72.
72 out of 100. They always say that men look better when they get older, and I understand, all right. I don't believe them, but that's the way. Marla.
Well, you know, being a woman, we have a rough deal. Men get older, and they age, and they look distinguished.
See what I mean?
We just age, so...
Who wants to be distinguished?
Well, it's a lot better than being old. So, I mean, we get a bad rap, so I think that I wouldn't mind, personally, if I stayed young-looking and my husband looked old. It would make me feel a lot better. I think it's even going to be higher.
Even higher than that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Actual number of married women who would want to stay young-looking, even though their husband continued to age normally, is 56 of them. I'm surprised at that. 56. Wasn't higher.
Change
Roy.
that card, Bob.
Oh, wait a minute, Roy. Wait till I get over there. I wasn't even over here yet. Roy, tell me what... Okay, Roy, we'll change the 6. There's a 4.
Good card. Higher, Bob.
Higher than the 4. Yeah.
Lower.
Right. Hey, what is it, Roy?
I think it's lower.
If it is, you win game number 1. Let's see if you do. Is it lower than the ace? Yeah. Way to go, Roy. Congratulations to you, my friend. The first $100 is yours. You won the first game. Marla's got to win the next game to stay in this match. And we'll be back to start game number 2 of Card Sharks right after this.
Game show thrills to make your heart pound with Halloween thrills all around. Plus extra ghoulish bites of the great Halloween fright fights. Game show thrillers starts Saturday at 11 on BUZZR.
Welcome back to Card Sharks, and now we're going to start game number 2. Susanna's going to deal out the cards from the same deck. Marla, you know you have to win this game, and the first question in game 2 is yours. And this question involves our 10 people who won $1 million or more in the California State Lottery. 10 very happy people down there. Okay, here's a question about them now, Marla. Before the show we asked them, if your best friend asked you to loan him $1,000, but he wouldn't tell you what he needed the money for, would you loan it? How many of these 10 lottery winners would loan their best friend $1,000, no questions asked?
Well, I think after you've won over $1 million, $1,000 does not seem like very much anymore. So I'm willing to bet that if a few of them would have let their friends have $1,000, I think it might be around 6.
6 of them would loan the $1,000 without even asking why. Let's see what Roy says about this.
I know, if I won the $1 million, I would. I mean, if it was my best friend.
Of course.
You know, of course. I think it's still going to be higher than that for best friends.
Yeah, probably. For best friends, it probably would be. I mean, anybody would do that, wouldn't they? The actual number of these lottery winners who would loan their best friend $1,000, no questions asked, is 9 of them. Yeah. 9 of them. 9 wonderfully generous people down there. There's one, however. Who's the old tightwad? Oh, John. Now, why wouldn't you?
Well, Bob, I really believe that is one of the best ways to lose a friend.
Yes?
Is to let them have
Loan
money.
them money.
Then begin to feel that maybe they don't have to pay it back.
Could I ask you a question, sir?
Yes, sir.
Did your best friend want to borrow any money from you?
Yes, sir. I had a friend that had been a friend for about 7 years.
Yes. Could I ask you, did you loan him the money?
No, I did not.
Could I ask you a question, sir?
Yes, sir.
Have you talked to him recently?
No, sir, I haven't talked to him. He hasn't talked to me in 7 years since it happened.
So by not loaning, it is the best way to keep friends, isn't it?
I believe it is, yeah.
Thanks, John.
A true friend without it.
Who is it here? It's Roy.
Roy.
Would you? No, you
We'd
wouldn't.
love to give him a hard time.
Roy, look at
Oh, I
that.
love that card, Bob. Higher.
Higher than that 3. Yeah.
I'll keep it lower.
Going lower. Look at there.
Freeze.
Huh?
Freeze.
Freeze?
Yeah.
Well, Roy. Boy has no guts. He must have freeze right there. I don't blame you. I
want to
too.
win the game.
Oh, you want to win the game? Oh, how silly of you. Okay. Roy, I've got an educated guess question for you. This is something I'm sure you'll know a whole lot about.
Hey.
You're a man of the world. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, how many pounds is the heaviest dog in the world? We're talking 4-legged here, Roy, so.
Yes. Thank you, Bob. I'm glad you pointed that out to me.
Yes.
The heaviest dog in the world would probably be a Great Dane.
I don't know if she was or not.
And I'll say, 170 pounds.
170 pounds. Let's see what Marla says about this.
I don't know, but that seems really heavy to me. I would think it might be a little, I don't even know a person 170 pounds.
Hey, turn to your right, hon.
I think it's going to be lower.
You might look over here if you really want to stretch it a little bit. You think it's going to be lower than that?
Yeah.
The actual weight of the world's heaviest dog is 310 pounds. Now that's a puppy.
Yeah, sure is.
It was a St. Bernard dog, born in 1982. His shoulder height is 39 inches. Big dog. Can sleep wherever he wants to, in fact. All right. Roy, what do you want to do with this 6?
Let's change it, Bob.
Well, thank you, sir. We will. 6 is now a
Oh,
deuce.
I love that card. Higher, Bob.
Higher than the deuce.
No.
Marla, you get a free chance. Marla was on her way home. No. Hey, Marla, there's a card for you. Look at that. Lower than the ace. 3.
Higher.
Higher than 3. 7.
I'm going to go higher.
Higher than a 7. Oh. Listen to Roy going, oh, oh.
Aw.
Oh. All right, let's do another question then. We have time to do another question. We're even going to ask one besides do it. Marla, surveyed 100 bachelors. We asked them, you know any bachelors?
Yeah, I know many.
Many? Gesundheit. When do you have more success with women? When you act like a gentleman or when you act like a heel? How many bachelors said acting like a heel works better?
Oh, I think that most guys like acting like a heel a lot better, but they know it doesn't work very well. When I've had guys take me out, they act like a heel. I'll get rid of them first chance I can. So I think acting like a heel wouldn't get them very far. I think it'll be a pretty low number, maybe 23.
23 out of 100 bachelors said acting like a heel works better. Is that what you're telling me? This is what Roy says about this. Roy, you're a bachelor.
I'm a bachelor.
Do you act like a gentleman or a heel when you go out?
Oh, I always act like a gentleman.
Good for you, Roy.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be even lower. Kind of the question was...
Sure, how many bachelors said acting like a heel works better?
Yeah,
she
lower.
said 23. You say lower.
I say lower.
Actual number of bachelors who said acting like a heel works better is 13 of them. Yes, you're right. It was lower. All right, I know you don't want to change the deuce. Yeah.
I'll keep that card, Bob. Higher than
Higher
two.
than the deuce. King.
Lower than the king.
All right, if it's lower, you're the new champ. Play for the big money. Lower than the king? Yeah. Way to go.
Hoorah!
Hoorah for the Navy. Yes. Marla, we have nice prizes for you. Thank you very much. We'll see you again. Okay, bye-bye. Come on, champ, over here. Way to go. All right, Roy is our new champion. In just a moment, we're going to give him a chance to win lots of money and a brand new car. We'll be right back to that right after this. Here we go, guys. Card Sharks, our new champ is Roy now. Hey, this is when the fun begins, my friend, because in addition to all the money you can win over there, we've added a couple of jokers to the deck. Every time a joker pops up, that gives you a chance of winning a brand new car, Roy. And because you're the champion, because you won the 2 games, Susanna's got 1 joker for you, so you know you at least have 1 chance of winning that car. You can change 1 card per line. Keep that in mind. It's an important rule for you. Give the man $200. And now, we're going to have some good times here. Okay, Roy, you got $200 to begin with. Your first card is a deuce.
Oh.
How's that?
Higher than the 2, all of it.
Yeah, all of it.
All of it higher.
All of it higher than the deuce. Queen.
All right. Okay.
You got 400.
200 lower.
Just 200 lower.
Just 200 lower.
200 lower than the queen. 10.
All
now
right.
you got $600. You can play or change.
400 lower.
Gonna keep the 10.
Gonna keep the 10, 400
okay.
lower.
$400. Lower than the 10. No. Back to $200. Come up here, give you 4. You now have $600. The jack is your card.
I'll keep that, and I'll go,
$600, Roy.
$600. 300 lower.
$300. Lower than the jack. Queen, no. Back to 3. It's all right. Come on now.
Okay, keep that. Give me 300 higher. Lower.
Yeah, $300 lower than the queen. Jack, there you go again. 600 again.
How much money do I have, Bob?
$600.
$600. 300 Lower.
$300, lower than the jack. Ace, no. Can you believe that? That's okay. You're still going to end up with a nice little $600.
Higher, Bob.
No, not higher.
Lower.
Yeah, thank you very much. Well, you make me real nervous.
Yeah,
Listen,
really.
for $600, there you go.
It's about time.
That's okay. Okay, you got $600. Now, we're going to win a card. You ready to do that? Okay, Susanna's got a joker for you. Hang on to that joker. I want you to take a look over here, my friend, because we have 7 numbered cards. Behind one of them is the word car. If you find it, this is the car you'll win. Gene?
The Subaru Justy DL, the comfortable, reliable car with a flair for style. Comes with 5-speed transmission, 3-cylinder overhead cam engine, plus California emission. Good luck, Roy.
Come on, Roy, go find that car. You go home in it. Where's it going to be? Number 7, the man said. Made up his mind already. You stand right there, close your eyes, and we'll let you know if you win a car. Roy's a little nervous, but that's okay. Is it behind number 7? Looking for the word car. No. It was down at this end today, Roy. It was right here. Hole number 3 is where we had the car. But you are still our champion. In just a moment, we're going to meet a new challenger for Roy, and we'll be right back with that right after this.
That's where he goes.
Next, it's a To Tell the Truth double play. Can you spot the imposters from the truth tellers better than our star panel? To tell the truth, I bet your chances are good. Stay tuned.
Though. You know, you're a little nervous there first time. Let's see what happens. We're going to meet a new challenger for you right now, and Nina is her name. Here she is. Hi, lady.
Hi, Bob.
Nina.
Hi, Joe.
You know Roy, huh?
I met Joe.
No, that's not Joe. That's Roy.
That's right.
Oh, I'm sorry, Roy.
You thought his name was Joe?
Oh, well.
They all
Joe, Roy,
look
they're
alike,
all the
don't they?
same. They're
Yes,
all
I
the
know.
same.
Tell me about
Hi,
Nina.
Bob. My name is Nina Griffiths. I'm a postmaster, and I live in the heart city of Valentine, Nebraska.
You're the postmaster of Valentine, Nebraska.
Of Crookston, Nebraska, but I live in Valentine, Nebraska.
Boy, I'll bet you get a lot of mail about February, don't you?
In Valentine, we do. Crookston, we don't. But I worked in Valentine Post Office before I got postmaster of Crookston. And next to Christmas, Valentine is our rough time.
Oh, I can imagine.
All over the world.
Nice to have you with us. And
Thanks,
if you win
Bob.
2 games, you're the champ. You're standing next to Joe, the champion, right now. And we're going to start.
Roy,
Yeah, it's Roy, yeah. You leave her name tag alone, Roy. I don't want you, Louis. Okay, here's our first question now. Roy, this is yours. I know, Joe. We surveyed 100 married women, and we asked them, when you choose your outfits, do you dress to please yourself rather than your husband? How many married women said yes, they do? They dress more to please themselves.
As I said earlier, I was once married. I'm not anymore, but I remember back when I was, my wife would always dress for herself, never for me. Now, because she was very fashion conscious anyway.
Did you dress for her or yourself? Or the government?
Well, I wasn't in the Navy at the time,
I see.
so,
Okay.
but I think it's going to be a high number, and I'll say dressing for themselves.
Yes.
Right? That's the question. 63.
63 out of 100 married women said they do. They dress more to please themselves. Nina, what do you think?
I'm an old-fashioned type, and I guess I really value my husband's opinion when I'm picking out an outfit. And so I say that's going to be even lower.
Even lower than that?
Yes.
See, actual number of married women who dress more to please themselves is 84 of them. Yeah, not lower, but higher. All right, Roy. Roy, here we go.
I'll keep that card, Bob.
Lower it is.
I'll keep that card. Lower again.
Lower again.
Freeze.
Freeze on the 9. Roy kept saying, I'll keep that card. I'll keep that one, too. You had no choice, Roy. You had to keep that one. Okay, Nina, I got a question for you. And all this week, we have 10 people who have won $1 million or more in the California lottery, and they're with us to help us play the game. Yes. Probably making $100,000 a minute in interest anyway, so they had nothing to do but show up this week with us. Nina, before the show, we asked these 10 lottery winners, was this the first time in your life you'd ever won anything? How many of these 10 lottery winners said this was the first time they'd ever won anything?
What a lucky group. I think that it's not often you get a chance to win anything. And I think that that's going to probably be a low number. And I'm going to say that...
How many said this was the first time they'd ever won anything?
That's going to be a high number, Bob. I believe that number will be 7.
7 out of the 10. Roy?
Yes.
I think it's going to be a little lower, Bob.
Think it might be lower than that?
Yeah.
The actual number of these 10 lottery winners who said this was the first time they'd ever won anything is 5 of them. Yeah. All right. Which 5 of you people, raise your hand. This was the first time you've ever won anything. Debbie, were you surprised?
I was shocked. I hung up on them when they called.
Wait a minute, who called you,
them.
hon?
The lottery, when they called to say I was going to be on the program.
So the lottery, did they call you while they were on television, or was it?
No, they call in the morning before the show is aired that Saturday night.
And then you hung up on him?
I didn't believe him, so I hung up on him. And then I didn't watch the program that night. I still didn't believe it because they announced the names. And I didn't believe it, and I didn't watch it. And my mother-in-law finally got through to me and said, I heard your name on television. You're going to be on the lottery.
And you won how much money?
$1 million.
$1 million, and you hung up on the poor guy. I wouldn't have called you back, Deb. I want you to know that. Thank you very much, Deb. All right. Roy, what do you think about this 9?
Let's change it, Bob.
We'll do it. Susanna's got a new one for you. 9's now an 8.
Okay, let's go lower.
Lower than the 8. Is it? No.
Push.
Not lower. Nina, here we go. You have a free chance here, my dear. There's a 5 for you.
Higher, Bob.
Higher than a 5. King.
Lower, Bob.
Go on lower. Oops.
Oh.
No.
Shoot.
And so, there we are again, folks. I've got another question, though, Roy. We surveyed 100 medical doctors, and we asked them, have you ever removed a bullet from a patient? How many medical doctors have removed a bullet from a patient?
Well, I have a lot of doctors in my family, Bob. I have 2 cousins and my brother-in-law are all doctors. And none of them have removed any bullets. And I think it's going to be a really low number. Because of that, I'm going to...
Are they doctors in New Jersey?
2 of them are.
And they've never removed a bullet?
Doubtful. Anyway, I think it's going to be low, and it's going to be, I'll say, about 23.
23 out of 100 doctors have removed a bullet from a patient. Let's see what Nina says.
I have no idea. I have never known anybody that's ever had a bullet put in them, so I can't imagine too many doctors remove them. I live in a real rural area. I'm going to say that's going to be even lower.
Even lower than the 23. The actual number of doctors who have removed a bullet from a patient is 55. 55. Not counting Roy's 2 brothers and his brother-in-law.
Cousins.
Okay, Roy, what do you think?
Let's change that again, Bob.
Change it again, we will. The 8's now a 5.
I'll go higher, Bob.
Higher than a 5. Nope. And Nina, once again, playing with the 5, can't change it. Is it higher, Bob? No.
Oh, my goodness.
Whew, what icky cards. You know what? We're going to pause. We'll be back in just a moment to find out who's going to win this game. We're going to play sudden death in just a minute. See you in a minute. that's all the time we have for today. Should I look at you with the camera? Look at them. We'll be back next time. So long, everybody, from Card Sharks. Bye-bye.
Some of our departing contestants will receive BUZZR's Power Steamer. Cleans your carpets and upholstery with professional-looking results. Don't rent, own your own BUZZR Power Steamer. Playtex Living Gloves, the high-quality, long-lasting gloves with a tapered fit and soft, absorbent lining. Aren't your hands worth Playtex? Mazzola No-Stick Cooking Spray is made from Mazzola corn oil and has no cholesterol. Cut calories and clean up with no stick. For tough freezer and refrigerator needs, super weight baggies, double-duty bags, super thick, super weight baggies. Dinny Moore beef stew, hearty chunks of beef, carrots, and potatoes make it a Dinny Moore day with a real meat and potatoes meal. Contact Nighttime Cold Medicine, effective relief with a taste preferred 2-to-1 over the leading nighttime liquid cold formula. And a member of our studio audience will receive American Flyer Travel Wears classically styled Caravelle collection made of 420 denier nylon with lined interior, extra pockets, wheels, and pull straps on Pullmans. And members of this week's polling group will receive Lasonics portable AM/FM shortwave micro Komodo system. Features unique 6-speaker system, 1-touch recording, and 5 watts per channel from Lasonic. This is Gene Wood speaking for Card Sharks, a Mark Goodson television production.